In that quiet, peaceful village lived a man named Elias, a gentle soul whose heart beat with deep kindness and whose laughter felt like wind chimes dancing in the summer breeze. Each evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elias would stroll along a meandering path that led to a hidden grove of whispering trees. The air there was filled with a calm so complete it felt like a lullaby sung by the earth itself. The leaves fluttered softly overhead, rustling in patterns that seemed like tiny whispers, like the earth breathing in quiet rhythm. One autumn night, when the air was cool and scented with wildflowers, Elias wandered further into the grove than he had before. The sky glowed with a serene twilight hue, and a soft breeze brushed his cheek like a kind memory passing in the wind. He felt at peace, so peaceful that it seemed the world around him stilled to a gentle hush. Underneath an ancient oak with roots deep as time itself, Elias closed his eyes, tranced by the harmony of crickets singing and leaves whispering in unison. There was something almost magical about that place, as if every sigh of wind carried a secret from the past or a promise of tomorrow. In that hushed moment, Elias felt himself softly drifting, deeper and deeper, as if wrapped in a blanket of cloud-soft dreams. The breath of the earth cradled him. The quiet melody of night carried him. And for a time, it was as though he simply floated between worlds, neither here nor gone, like a memory suspended in still air. Years passed in silence, like the gentle falling of petals in an untouched garden, until one dawn, under a sky brushed with pearly shades of early light, Elias opened his eyes again. He found himself not in the grove, but lying on a bed within a cozy cottage. Sunlight dancing across wooden beams with a soft, honeyed glow. He blinked slow and warm and felt the quiet hush of morning brushing every corner of the room. There was a crackling hearth in the corner, its amber embers flickering like tiny fire stars, and a breeze drifting through an open window that carried the scent of wild lavender and fresh dew. Elias sat up slowly, his senses filled with warmth and wonder. The world felt cradled in peace, as if each breath he took was a lullaby from the earth itself. Outside, birds sang their soft morning songs. The leaves fluttered in gentle greeting, and the sun spread a tranquil warmth across the rolling hills that had once been his home. Villagers passing by the window paused, their faces showing awe and calm wonder, for Elias had been declared gone, vanished from their world like a tale told in hushed whispers. Yet here he was, alive, breathing, welcomed by morning light and stirring winds, like a dream returning to gentle life. They gathered around him, not with hurried questions or startled cries, but with tranquil smiles and quiet reverence. Each voice was soft and calm, as though the world itself spoke in lullabies today, slow, warm, and full of peace. Elias looked into their eyes, felt the gentle warmth of touch and greeting, and in that moment, something within him became still and serene, as though every heartbeat was matched by the world's slow, calming rhythm. Villagers whispered of days long past, of how they remembered him wandering the old grove, how his presence had felt like pure peace on cool evening winds, how his laughter was remembered like chimes in a summer breeze, how he was returned as though carried back by some whispering current of deep serenity. In the following days, the village felt wrapped in an extraordinary calm. The leaves seemed to rustle in gentler patterns, like secret lullabies meant only for peaceful hearts. Morning breezes were softer than before, warm and slow, like a comforting caress. At night, the firelight crackled and hummed in a way that felt like tiny glowing lullabies singing you gently into sleep. Elias would often walk back to that hidden grove, slow steps guided by memory and breath soft as dusk light, though no one could quite explain the years he had vanished. Every heart in the village knew one simple truth. Sometimes the world feels divided between here and the unseen. But there are moments of wonder, moments of pure, serene return, moments that whisper peace into the deepest parts of your soul. Now feel the breath within you grow softer, deeper, embracing calm like a gentle embrace. Let the images of twilight groves, whispering leaves, and amber hearth glows drift into your thoughts, slowly, like petals carried on a still stream. Feel the warmth of morning light brushing across your inner sky, soft as a lullaby's refrain. Let your eyes grow heavier. Let each breath become a tender wave washing over you, soothing, calming, restoring. Know that like Elias, returning to morning light, you two are guided toward peace, toward a calm horizon of rest, toward dreams held softly under starlit skies.